Hi, my name's Laura. I'm from a company called Space Within. We're an organisation that exists to help bring the experience of being human back into business. And we do that through coaching work, through team coaching, and through mindfulness-oriented practice. I post these little videos regularly. They're little snippets of wisdom that have found me on my journey through life, and I share them with you in the hope that they can support you in feeling more spacious and more at ease in your life too. Often in these videos have a really simple focus. My belief really is that we have everything that we need already in life in order to feel well and content and whole. And one of the things that I really believe in is the power of the breath. And that's what this video is about. Yesterday I posted a video about the breath as well, so it might be useful for you to go back and find that one. It's called diaphragmatic breathing or belly breathing, and it talks about the basis of this fundamental aspect of breath. And this video that I'm posting today, and then a couple of videos that follow, are specifically going to reference very simple and easily accessible breath techniques that you can integrate into your day-to-day. So you can watch this independently, or you can go back and watch in sequence, whichever you think is most useful to you. But I would like to say that the basis for the breath technique I'm going to show you today is always that we are belly breathing, is that we are breathing deep into our belly and we are pulling our breath as far as we can into that lower part of our system, rather than breathing high up here in our chests. So that's something that kind of underpins all of good breath, and this technique I'm about to show you, which is very simple, will always be enhanced if you have a strong practice of belly breathing or diaphragmatic breathing. So that's something for you to consider. So this one is really simple. They all are. What I love about the breath is that it's something that we've got access to all the time, and that's really exciting and really wonderful. And it doesn't need to be complicated. This technique has many different names. In Sanskrit, it's called Samariti, which means even wave. It's often referred to as spiral breathing, or you may hear it called box breathing or box breath. And it's a very simple practice. It's used when you are best used, it can be used whenever you want, but it's best used when you're in a situation where you really want to support yourself in feeling grounded and more centered, and to calm yourself down, when you want to have kind of clarity in the midst of madness. They say this is endorsed by the US Navy SEALs as a technique that they use in active situations that they're in, and I guess it probably doesn't get any more stressful than that. So it really is something that impacts positively the physiology of the body and the nervous system, and therefore your mental state and your ability to see clearly and think clearly, make decisions more clearly, be more present with what is. So here's what it is. You quite simply breathe in for 4. Hold your breath with your lungs full for 4. Breathe out for 4. And then hold with your lungs empty for 4. So you're breathing in for 4. You're holding with your lungs full for 4. You're breathing out for 4. And you're holding with your lungs empty for 4. In for 4. Hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4. So you can see why it's called box breathing, and much as that's not the technical name for it, that can be a really helpful metaphor to use to help you remember what this breath technique is about. How long you count for 4 doesn't really matter. 4 seconds is a good measure, but what's most important is that it's even. So each side of the square essentially is taken the same amount of time, if that makes any sense. So as I say, this breath technique is really good for supporting you and calming you down in stressful situations. A really great one if you can feel yourself feeling kind of anxious in the moment, if you feel yourself panicking, ahead of a big presentation, if you're about to walk in the room and have a conversation with someone that is feeling like it's challenging you, if something catches you or triggers you and you feel discombobulated, this is a great breath technique to use. What I love about all of these techniques, or most of them, is that people don't need to know that you're doing it. So these are things that you can easily integrate into your day-to-day in a no-nonsense, no-fuss, and very understated way. So I'm just going to practice it one more time to show you without speaking. So beginning now. That's That's it, a simple round of breath. Sorry for the planes that are going overboard. I just wanted to make sure that I posted this today because I had promised that I would post a video every day with a technique involved. So give it a go, carry it with you and see where it's useful. You'll kind of know if you're conscious about it, you'll know when it shows up, when it needs to be used, and it will be good for you to practice, but best used and best experienced if you use it in the moment. So if you can remember the next time you're feeling anxious or stressed, remember this video, remember the concept of box breath, and see if you can give it a go and see what it does to you. It will definitely bring you back to yourself and bring you back to centre. I hope that helps. I'm going to come back tomorrow with another breath technique for you, and I will talk to you then. Take care. Bye.